Does fairness cease to exist when it comes to the monarchy? It seems so, as King Charles and Prince William bask in the luxury of their royal privileges, including a striking exemption from paying corporation tax. This is not an accidental loophole. It is a designed and institutionalized injustice that annually drains millions from the UK's coffers. While the government grapples with a staggering £120 billion deficit due to tax avoidance, the monarchy continues to live a life of opulence, untouched by the same fiscal responsibilities that the rest of us are obligated to meet. The public, the hard-working, tax-paying citizens of the UK, are left to shoulder this financial burden, while the monarchy luxuriates in its privileges. Narinder Kaur, a brave voice among the silenced, succinctly articulated this glaring disparity, stating, "We can't ever call ourselves a true democracy if we believe in a monarchy, firstly. Secondly, that don't even pay their fair share." Her words resonate with the harsh reality of the situation. Why indeed should the British public continue to pay record-high taxes while a select few are safeguarded by archaic systems and unrestrained power? It's high time we acknowledge the glaring truth. The monarchy isn't merely symbolic, it's parasitic. The monarchy's tax exemption is a stark reminder of the inequality that's deeply entrenched in our society. It's a painful wound that's been festering for years, and it's time we address it. It's time we demand accountability and justice from those in power, regardless of their royal status or inherited privileges. This is not fairness. This is not democracy. The monarchy's tax exemption is a clear violation of the basic principles of a democratic society, and it's time we challenge this outdated system. The fight for justice and equality must be our priority. We must push harder, louder and stronger for the complete abolition of the monarchy, because justice for the people must always come first. What's the true cost of maintaining a monarchy? Now that's a question, isn't it? Let's break it down. Consider this. Every year, the UK Treasury loses an estimated £120 billion due to tax evasion and avoidance. That's money that could be spent on healthcare, education, infrastructure. The list goes on. And yet the monarchy, a symbol of wealth and power, is exempt from paying corporation tax, contributing to this staggering amount. This isn't just about money, it's about justice. It's about the gap between the haves and the have-nots, the privileged few and the many who work tirelessly to make ends meet. The monarchy, with its palaces and jewels, its large staff and extravagant lifestyle, is a glaring example of this inequality. Every day, hard-working Brits pay their taxes. They contribute to the society they live in, bear the burden of economic downturns, and shoulder the cost of public services. They play by the rules, meet their responsibilities and do their part for the country. And yet the monarchy, due to a quirk of law and tradition, is exempt from these same responsibilities. They enjoy the benefits of living in the UK, but they do not share in the costs. This isn't just a financial issue, it's a moral one. The monarchy is more than just a symbol, it's an institution, one that costs the UK millions every year. It's a system that privileges the few at the expense of the many, that perpetuates inequality and injustice. And so we must ask ourselves, is this the price we're willing to pay for tradition? For a monarchy that doesn't contribute its fair share, that doesn't bear the same burdens as the rest of us? Hard-working Brits continue to pay record taxes while the privileged few are protected. This is the true cost of the monarchy, and it's a cost we can no longer afford to bear. Can we truly call ourselves a democracy while still upholding a monarchy? This is a question that requires thoughtful introspection. The democratic ideals we hold dear, equality, justice and the rule of law, seem to be at odds with the existence of a monarchy, an institution that, by its very nature, is built on hereditary privilege. Democracy is about empowering the many, not the few. It's about shared responsibility where each individual, regardless of their status, contributes to the collective good. It's about fairness, where the rules apply equally to everyone. Yet when we look at the monarchy, these democratic principles seem to be tossed aside. Consider the words of Narinder Kaur, who boldly declared, "We can't ever call ourselves a true democracy if we believe in a monarchy, firstly. Secondly, that don't even pay their fair share." Kaur's words strike at the heart of this contradiction. How can we reconcile the existence of a monarchy, an institution that exempts itself from the same responsibilities that the rest of us bear, with the principles of a democracy? This is not about demonizing individuals. This is not about King Charles or Prince William as people. This is about the institution they represent. An institution that perpetuates inequality, shields the privileged from their fair share of responsibilities, and contradicts the very essence of a democratic society. The monarchy isn't just symbolic, it's parasitic. It feeds off the resources of the people, all the while exempting itself from the very laws and responsibilities that govern the rest of us. And as long as this institution exists, our claim to being a true democracy will always be questionable. In the end, this isn't just about taxes or money, it's about the kind of society we want to live in. It's about standing up for our democratic principles and demanding a system that is fair, just, and truly representative of all its people. It's about putting people before privilege, justice before power, and democracy before monarchy. Isn't it time we push for change? The answer is a resounding yes. The UK public has been shouldering the financial burden for far too long, watching as the monarchy, exemplified by King Charles and Prince William, enjoy their unjust privileges. The exemption from corporation tax is not a minor oversight. It's a glaring example of institutionalised injustice, causing the UK to lose millions each year. But there's more at stake here than just money. This is about fairness. This is about democracy. This is about a system that should serve its people, not the privileged few. The British people are known for their resilience, their work ethic, their commitment to the greater good. It's time the monarchy matched that commitment. Narinder Kaur, a beacon of truth in these trying times, has said it best. We can't ever call ourselves a true democracy if we believe in a monarchy, firstly. Secondly, that don't even pay their fair share. The monarchy isn't just a symbol. It's a drain on our resources, a parasite feeding off the hard work of regular Brits. This is not the UK we want. This is not the UK we deserve. We need to push harder, louder and stronger for a complete abolition of the monarchy. It's time to dismantle this outdated system and build a fairer, more democratic society. The abolition of the monarchy isn't just a political move, it's a moral imperative. It's about justice for the people. It's about creating a society where everyone, regardless of their position or power, contributes their fair share. This is not a radical idea, it's simply the right one. It's time for change. It's time for a UK where the burden is shared fairly, where the system works for everyone, and where the monarchy is a thing of the past. We've been silent for too long. It's time to raise our voices. It's time to demand the change we deserve. We can do this, we must do this, because ultimately, justice for the people must come first. It's time to push harder, louder and stronger. We've laid bare the stark reality before you. The monarchy, far from being merely symbolic, is a financial burden that the UK public is forced to carry. King Charles and Prince William, who live in opulence, are exempt from paying corporation tax, a privilege that costs the UK millions each year. The government is grappling with an annual loss of £120 billion due to tax avoidance, and yet the monarchy remains untouched, living lavishly. This is neither fair nor democratic. As Narinder Kaur rightly voiced, a true democracy cannot coexist with a monarchy that doesn't pay its fair share. It's time we, the hard-working Brits, push for an end to this institutionalised injustice. Thank you for watching, and remember to subscribe, like and share. Stand for fairness, stand for change.